There are certain cosmetic treatments that celebrities in Hollywood know about, but the average person may not. So I'm going to count down 5 of the hottest secret celebrity treatments to look and feel younger. Do you have a BRF? Well, BRF stands for bitchy resting face. And honestly, I have one. If I'm not smiling, I look like I'm frowning. Take a peek at this. Really, right? I totally have a BRF. Well, if you have a BRF, you don't have to have surgery to improve it. A simple treatment for BRF is Botox injected into the tiny depressor anguli oris muscles at the corner of the mouth. Now, the great thing about this treatment is you only have to inject a couple of units, so it's not very expensive, and it does last about 3 to 4 months. And by counteracting that muscle that pulls the corner of the mouth down, it can turn that frown upside down and make you look a bit more pleasant. This is a treatment that Hollywood celebrities are definitely undergoing, and if you can take a peek at one of my favorite singers, Lady Gaga, I think she is an absolute genius in music, and take a look at the corners of her mouth. As you can see, they're kind of curved up really nicely. Well, I don't know that she's had Botox to it, but she very well may have. This is the type of result you get when you inject Botox into the depressor anguli oris muscles. Now, the cost of this treatment can be as little as $100, and most people redo it 2 to 3 times per year. Would you like a smoother and tighter face without undergoing a facelift? Well, that pretty much describes everybody who is over the age of about 40 or 45. Now, a lot of people speculate that celebrities like Halle Berry, Jennifer Aniston, and Jennifer Lopez have had facelifts, but I do not think that's the case. There are a plethora of skin rejuvenating treatments that celebrities like these A-listers have likely had done. And the #1 treatment today for tightening the skin non-invasively is the Morpheus 8. This is a device that uses radiofrequency microneedling, where you take tiny little needles, you puncture the skin, and these needles are actually insulated except the tip of the needle, which emits radiofrequency energy. So you get the combination of the controlled trauma of the needle puncturing the skin with the heat in the deeper skin to cause the skin to tighten. So this is how I believe so many celebrities over the age of 45 or 50 have nice, tight skin without undergoing a facelift. Now, if performed properly, you don't get any scars from this treatment. The downtime can be a day or 2, and it's relatively well tolerated just with a topical anesthetic. The cost can vary depending on where you have it done, from anywhere from $700 up to $2,000 per treatment. In my office, we recommend starting with the series of 3 treatments for optimal results. And yes, this is something that I do to my own neck. Thank you to YouLike for sponsoring this video. Do you ever wonder how celebrities have such beautiful arms and legs? Whether they're walking down the red carpet or sunning themselves on the beach, their skin looks incredibly smooth. One of their secrets is laser hair removal. Now, in my office, we use intense pulse light, otherwise known as IPL, for permanent hair removal. But honestly, it can cost thousands of dollars and necessitate many office visits. So let me let you in on a secret. You can do laser hair removal yourself at home. YouLike's new Sapphire Air 3 at-home hair removal device allows you to perform at-home IPL hair removal using the same technology that I use in my office. YouLike developed its patented Sapphire ice cooling technology for its revolutionary hair removal devices. This makes at-home IPL hair removal safe and effective, and best of all, you can see results within 3 to 4 weeks. The Sapphire Air 3 is FDA cleared and SGS approved, and its flat head design maximizes how much you can treat at one time. So throw away your lasers, wax, and hair removal creams and join your favorite celebrities in zapping away your unwanted hair for good. Get the new YouLike Sapphire Air 3 for $269 by using the code YOUN at both the YouLike website or their Amazon page. The links are in the caption below. See you on the red carpet. Well, this is a part of the face that often gets ignored. We undergo injections of filler into the lips and other parts of the face, but we often ignore the actual temples. One of the features of aging is that our temples can get thinner, and when our temples get thinner, it makes us look more gaunt, and it can make us definitely look older. So injecting filler into the temples to basically fill them and plump them back out can create better facial harmony and make a person definitely look younger. Now, there's a lot of different injections into the temples that doctors will do. In my office, I typically prefer injecting the temples with Sculptra. This is a long-lasting filler lasting 2 to 3 years that can gradually plump out the temples in a very natural-appearing fashion. You can also undergo injections of hyaluronic acid fillers like Restylane and Juvederm into the temples as well. A good example of somebody who has nice filled out temples, who may or may not have had filler into those temples, is Tom Cruise. If you look at his face, you can see he has good facial harmony, he doesn't look too gaunt, and I do believe this may have to do with a bit of very judiciously placed injectable filler. Now, the cost of filler to the temples can vary depending on the type of filler you use, and it can run anywhere from $300 a treatment to about $2,000 a treatment. Our face ages in 3 dimensions. Not only does skin and our tissues sag, but they also lose volume. And one very powerful way to fight both of those is to inject filler over the cheekbone areas. Now, this is something that I learned back when I did my training in Beverly Hills in the early 2000s. And my mentor, Dr. Richard Ellenbogen, who's a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, taught me that injecting fat or filler over the cheekbones can help to lift them and create a lifted, more youthful appearance. Today, there are many celebrities who people suspect may have had filler injected into those cheekbone areas. And these are celebrities like Bella Hadid, Megan Fox, and Kendall Jenner. And you can combine filler in the cheekbones with contouring makeup to get an optimal effect and a major change. Now, the results of filler injected into the cheekbones can last anywhere from 1 to 2 years, and the cost can vary from $800 on the light end to $3,000 to $4,000 on the heavy end. How do you get glass skin? Well, there is a treatment called AquaGold, and this is a device that doctors are using to create a gold Filtox facial. The AquaGold uses gold-tipped hollow microneedles, and so these needles can puncture the skin like with Morpheus 8 to create a controlled trauma to rejuvenate that collagen. But in addition, because these needles are hollow, you can actually inject very superficially into the skin with these needles. And so doctors like myself have created our own proprietary combination of injectable substances that we can inject into that superficial skin with the AquaGold device. In my office, we call it the YPS, or Youn Plastic Surgery Gold Filtox Facial. Other offices have different names for theirs as well. And we inject a combination of Botox, hyaluronic acid fillers, growth factors and peptides, and sometimes PRP, or platelet-rich plasma. This can create a very soft plumping of the skin. It can reduce the appearance of pores, and it can even reduce facial sweating. So this is a treatment that a lot of celebrities are doing prior to the red carpet so that their skin looks nice and smooth and not sweaty. Another common name for this treatment is the Golden Cocktail Facial, and reportedly Kim Kardashian underwent this treatment prior to a Met Gala. The cost of a gold Filtox facial can vary from $700 to $1,500 depending on where you have it done, and the results can last anywhere from 3 to 9 months. Well, these are 5 secret Hollywood treatments that definitely work. But there are also some cosmetic treatments that are a mistake to undergo. Take a peek at this video right up here where I list my 4 biggest mistakes that people make with cosmetic medicine and cosmetic treatments. I'll bet you don't know some of these mistakes that so many people are making that you don't want to make for yourself. And remember, eat real food, use clean skincare, and always wait before you operate.